this is the Alu grounds. I want to cut across to my colleague Manjeet Sehgal, who's joining us with the very latest. Manjeet, what's the latest update right now? I believe you've been in Mandi. A lot of tourists, over 2,000 cars have made their way to Mandi.
Yes, Preeti, now tourists have managed to reach Mandi using an alternate route that is via Kataula, but many of them tell tales of horror, how they spent the past 3 to 4 days without food, without cash and without shelter. Some even were sick and were returning not in a good mood. This bad weather, all we know, has spoiled the holidays of many tourists. They have cancelled their reservations. This has also badly hit the state's tourism industry. But the tourists who managed to reach Mandi today told us that the road being used to reach Mandi by the tourists and using these small vehicles is narrow, and this also resulted in traffic jams in between. The big size buses or big vehicles are not able to reach Mandi, as the road is blocked at 6-mile area. Efforts are on to restore this road, but still the supplies of some essential items like milk, bread have been affected, and vehicles are not able to reach Kullu and Manali beyond Mandi. As far as the situation in Mandi is concerned, people have come back to their houses, but they are fearing entering their own houses as they have developed cracks. There is no water supply, though the administration has set up some makeshift camps for affected people, but they are still bearing the brunt, as the floods have resulted in huge losses to the public and private property. But as far as the stranded tourists are concerned, particularly those who are stranded at the tribal areas like the Chandratal Lake, located at 14,000 feet, rescue operation is not easy. The Chief Minister has also said that rescuing people from the tribal areas is not easy, though helicopters have been pressed into service, but still hundreds of them are stranded in Kinnaur and Owing as Preeti.
Well, Manjeet, you know, you are right. At a level, it's not easy, but yes, there is still an acute lack of administration, especially where I am right now. This is the Alu Mandi. The worst of the floods were, hit here in terms of the impact of the floods, devastating visuals that we're getting. And once again, Manjeet, talk us through that as I ask Pawan, my camera person, to actually show you on what is really unfolded here. This was a road where people are actually walking through, was once a road. Both sides completely gone, wiped out. Right on the right-hand side where I'm standing, viewers, this behind me was the government school. All that you see of the government school is one big boulder, the rock there. I was just speaking to the students, and we're going to send across that report. All of this was a school. Right behind on that corner, at the edge, was a hotel. Washed away in just hours is what we are told. I just want to get in an understanding. आप लोग यहाँ से हैं? हाँ जी? नहीं? All right. Okay. So, but there are people who've come in from various parts who've been stuck trying to get in an idea of the sense of devastation. Manjeet, what are the authorities also telling you in terms of traffic jams where Manali, Kullu and coming down to the plains are concerned? Tourists which have left this morning, over 2,000 of them still stuck in traffic jams, I believe.
Yes, indeed, Preeti, the Kullu and the Mandi district administration and even the Bilaspur district administration have set up some camps, and foods and eatables were being offered to the tourists who were returning from Manali. But tourists told us that it was taking at least 16 to 19 hours to reach Mandi from Manali and other places. At least 2,000 tourists have been rescued from Kasol and other localities, but still many of them are not able to get taxis and other conveyance to reach the destinations. As far as the administration is concerned, 3 to 4 cabinet ministers have visited the Mandi area. They have assured that the power and water supplies will be restored, but the big question is when the roads will be restored back. Remember, more than 1,200 roads are still blocked by the landslides, and half of Himachal Pradesh has engulfed into the darkness, as power supplies have been hit, the transformers have been damaged, and though in Mandi town itself the water supplies are still erratic, though electricity has been restored, but people are still facing difficulties in starting their life afresh, as the floods have totally damaged the houses and the roads in particular. The lifeline of Himachal Pradesh,
All right.
that is the
Manjeet, the same
state-owned
thing,
transport buses are not
here.
able to ply on
I just want to
1,400
ask
routes.
my
So
camera
people
person to show our viewers there. This is an entire strip of houses that have been taken away, washed away by the wrath of the fury of the Beas. It all happened within minutes, we are told. From Sunday, there was a patch between 15 minutes where it got so bad, where all these big boulders came in, the road was washed away, and most of these houses completely gone. Over 80 in just where I am standing, practically wiped out. Aloo Mandi is also essential in terms of trade. It's the epicenter where trucks, small tempos, carriers come in from the plains, load the fruit which comes in from the valley, cherries, plums, and takes it down to the valley. All of that completely gone, wiped out right now.